I did it. I finally did it. It's because Netflix, the monster behemoth, finally acquired. I'm going to say it wrong because this feels right in my soul. Fuck you, Panda. WWF. It came to Netflix.
It came to Netflix. I like how you said they acquired. Trust me, WWE is not for sale. They don't sell. They own their
Fuck,
own
it's
stuff.
not. What do you think McMahon's doing? It's for sale.
Everything's for sale. It's a fire sale.
Think of the
In my pants.
You think he made them chap their lips and told them, I'll sell it to you if you kiss my ass.
Netflix, you can have Monday Night Raw if you kiss my ass.
I mean, it'd be beautiful.
Oh, it would be beautiful. Dude, honestly, if the CEO of Netflix would have came out and kissed Triple H's ass and they brought that back, like that's how they restart the Netflix era. I love how they call everything an era now because they had the Attitude Era and the success of calling it the Attitude Era, and now everything has an era, and I do hate that trope.
It's all trash now, and it's just I mean, let's just call it what it is, the Cabbage Patch era. We're advertising to kids and be wholesome family, and we can't have anything bad.
Oh, they haven't had the Cabbage Patch era in a while. They've ever since Triple H took it over, it's been better.
No, it's the Cabbage Patch. Cody Rhodes, as cool as he is, he'll never finish his story.
Right. But no, he did finish his story. He became WWE champion.
No, there's still another story. There's got to be more. That's just a chapter. He hasn't wrote a book yet.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if you know how stories work. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
I know
a novel.
how they work. If you only have one chapter, that is a child's book. That's it.
That's because that's a story. He hasn't finished his novel. You need to learn the English language.
No, I'm pretty good. I got it locked down. Got it locked down, okay?
I could speak.
I ain't no graduating from second grade. I ain't got to take shit from nobody. Fuck you.
I ain't got to do a goddamn thing except watch my soap opera wrestling.
Oh, and it's all from the late 90s and early 2000s. That's all I'm consuming. That's how you know I'm I'm politically correct now.
I'm catching up. You can't expect me to be politically correct in 2025 if I don't also figure out I should have been politically correct in 1998.
If I didn't just get the idea to say it's Christmas time, me and you need to write Merry and Xmas on our ass cheeks and go show everybody why we have like little elf thongs on, just like D-Generation X. Perfect.
Yeah. I think we could get away with that if we go to the mall and do that. If we put
because it's like the mall, that would never exist.
I was just going to say, if people get mad at us, we can be like, I identify it as a Christmas card. And they'll be like, damn it, we can't fucking do anything now.
I identify as this elf on a shelf. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Just posting up on the counter at a Burger King in a mall. No, I'm the elf on a shelf, and this is where they told me to go.
Here's how you get them off you. You learn to play the acoustic guitar. Real, like, quasi-good, not good. You can't be good. You have to hit, like, 4 missed strings in there, and then everybody will be like, oh, let's sit around and sing Kumbaya.
Yeah. That would be cool. I wish I knew how to play a lute so I could be like a traveling songsman and just go to public places and start serenading people.
Yeah, you don't want to do that too much.
Tales.
I mean, that didn't go well for the Pied Piper at the end. Was that...
Dude, I'm just going
to... Did he have a lute? I thought he did.
The Pied Piper?
Yeah.
No, he had a pipe, Nathan. He played a fiddle, or not a fiddle, a flute. He was a Pied Piper.
It was a flute.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you say?
I don't know.
You said you wanted to play a lute?
A lute. That's the little guitar. No, the lute. It's like the guitar. It's the small round guitar. It's basically a ukulele for nerds.
Oh. Oh, it's the Dungeons and Dragons instrument.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Think the guy, Dandelion from The Witcher. That's what he plays.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
See, I'll put it in deeper nerd speak so you understand.
Is it wrong? My nerd speak is more, I want to play like one of the people from Mexico, how they play their and they just hit
it.
You
want a Spanish guitar.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude, because I know, like, if I'm playing music, someone's getting shot.
Dude, Spanish guitar is always sexy. Whenever you hear the quick solo.
Antonio Banderas didn't even need to talk.
If you play that, Antonio Banderas shows up at your house out of nowhere. He's like, "I've been summoned."
Oh,
I've heard there's a need of sex appeal in this house.
He gets it. I've been summoned. Oh, Jesus Christos, you don't have kids. I don't have to be Puss in Boots today.
Yeah. Don't worry, the father of the Spy Kids is here.
You said I need to be desperado with your wife?
Yeah. Is it bad? Like, I know he's been in a ton of really... well, he also, Zorro.
Zorro's pretty cool, but Desperado rules.
Yeah, I don't even remember that movie. I don't know if I've seen
Desperado's the one where he carries, like, guns in his guitar case.
Oh, okay. See, that only makes... Whenever I think guns in a guitar case, I just think of the
Guns
Punisher.
N' Roses? Oh.
No, the Punisher. Remember they had that Johnny Cash like knockoff try to kill him in the Punisher movie?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he creepily just comes into the diner and just pulls out his guitar and starts singing at the Punisher, which is like, cool. Thanks for the heads up that I have a guy who's definitely going to try to murder me.
Yeah. It was a shitty plot that was, I don't know. It was like
John Travolta hired the worst hitman in that movie.
Yeah. Worse than his hairpiece, man. It's fucking rough.
But yeah, no, I didn't know. Okay, so I don't think I've seen that Desperado. Then I'll have to check out that movie. That sounds pretty badass, especially if it's got Antonio Banderas in it. Is there Spanish guitar? If it's not, I'm walking.
That's what he plays. Like if he does play it, it's dope.
Nice. And he doesn't talk. He just plays the guitar.
No. He talks.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's why it was considered a water ride when you took your ladies with you.
Yeah, I also forgot that he's Puss in Boots. I did forget that too.
You forgot?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry that once he becomes into the Shrek franchise, it drops off, and I don't watch all of those ones all the time. Shrek 1 and 2, masterpieces. Everything after that,
I'm with you on 1. 2 is where I'm like,
Dude, 2's fucking great.
No. We don't need all the dragon bullshit.
Oh, you don't like the dragon and donkey having children?
No, it was because it always put a very disturbing image in my head. I was like, no, the logistics of this.
You know what? I say good for Donkey. He liked the girl with a little junk in the trunk. And you know what? He found the ultimate junk in the trunk.
I mean, okay, fine. If you're going to go down this route, let's go into my head. The size of Donkey's dick has to be just leaps and bounds bigger than Donkey himself to even penetrate meat. It's crazy to think about.
Well, you see, Nathan, like you're just limited by your heterosexual ways. You just don't understand that there is a thing called a catapult that has a large phallical thing on the end of it that you can push in.
That dragon would have treated Donkey like one of those little white rabbits that women use. They go just dunking him in.
Well, dude, you've seen how much Donkey can talk. Think of what that tongue do.
He was just there doing a.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what happened.
No,
that's how it goes down, dude.
It was so good. Like the first one had Farquaad, that was hilarious, and then you just kind of lost me at the second one.
The second one's great just because of like Prince Charming sucks. It's really funny. I guess Puss in Boots does show up in that one. I forget now. So he does show up because he tries to kill Shrek. Like he's hired as an assassin to kill Shrek.
Yeah,
and then somehow he becomes on their side. I don't know. I forget how it goes.
Every one you talk about's a step down from the previous one.
Oh, no, the first one's great. It's a masterpiece of film in cinema.
It really is. And the amount of adult jokes that are in there, perfect.
There's a ton. There's even more adult jokes in the second one.
Yeah, but they're better in the first one.
Nuh-uh. Dude, Pinocchio wearing ladies' underwear is one of the best fucking jokes ever. He's like, tell a lie, Pinocchio. Like, what? Say I'm wearing ladies' underwear. I'm wearing ladies' underwear. And his nose doesn't grow. Are you actually? I certainly am not. It's one of the best jokes ever.
I don't think so.
You're shaming a wooden puppet for his kink.
Woodism.
So funny. I love it. Yeah, but I forgot that Antonio Banderas was Puss in Boots. So, but you're right. Spanish guitar is probably the most underrated and by far, I think, the most elite guitar.
Yeah,
Like nobody talks about Spanish guitar, but they should.
No, and I really like the just acoustic guitar in a nice quasi rock song, you could say, like Tenacious D. A nice sick breakdown, and then it's like KG just do 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 do.
Can't you see he's the man?
Oh, the thing that wasn't supposed to make me laugh that hard always did, and it was always this random acoustic guitar out of nowhere doing what I can only assume was originated from a court gesture.
Yeah.
It's like, who is making people laugh right now with this? And it's great.
Yeah, it's dude, a random instrument, if you have it available, doing anything randomly like that at any point is always fucking hilarious. That just proves that like most jokes aren't about what you're saying, it's just timing. If you can
true.
You just need timing, and it's the perfect, you can make it really funny.
Yeah.
I was doing that last night.
No, you aren't.
No, I wasn't playing any music, but like just doing the right thing with the right timing is all I'm saying. I was hanging out at a show, and I'm standing in the back as comics do, and there were people leaving their seats to go to the bathroom and stuff. And I brought a yo-yo to the show. And so when people would walk by, I saw them coming, I'd just start yo-yoing. And like when they walked by and they'd see something move and they'd go, what the fuck? Just getting people to flinch because they were like, what the fuck was that?
I mean,
dude, it was great.
If you're going to just be a freaking cartoon character, you might as well get like a wide-brimmed hat, a big butterfly collar, and just put one leg against the wall while you're standing and flip a coin and just be like, you got your payment.
But that's not even that's intimidating. I'm not trying to be intimidating. I'm trying to be silly. Like they're just walking. Nobody expects you to just throw down a yo-yo.
Well, then be like Jack Nicholson and just run at people with a dildo.
Yeah, that too. That would be a good one.
What was that?
When did that happen?
In the Departed.
Oh yeah, I forgot
about
movie
theater.
That. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, he's got a fake penis in the movie theater. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun. It was just funny to watch people go, that guy's got a fucking yo-yo. Like, and people were so confused.
Just taking my dog for a walk.
When people asked me about it, I was just like, I'm trying to be off my phone more.
It's like, what? When did the yo-yo come out? Look at a long time ago, but that's what kids today.
Well, Nathan, when did Ball in
a
Cup? When did Ball in a Cup come out? That's about the time the yo-yo came out.
It came out, I think, about 1944.
Yeah, yeah. No, fidget spinners are definitely not a thing anymore. I remember having one, and they were fun. I did it. It hypnotizes you if you have some form of ADHD or have no ability to pay attention. I hate saying that I have ADHD. I don't have ADHD. I've never been diagnosed. I just can't pay attention, and I'm easily distracted.
I hate fidget spinners.
I like them.
What was the other thing they have? Pop-its.
The Pop-its. I hate those. Those bother me. If you want to pop something, you get bubble wrap like a fucking man.
If you want to pop something, you slather grease on your face before you go to bed, and you got something to pop when you wake up.
Yeah. And then you create an Instagram page, and then all of a sudden you are Dr. Pimple Popper, and you got a career on your hands.
You know, I never realized, and this because I go by them so quick, they look like they put out so much gunk, and I'm like, oh, they're zoomed in like a million times on this, so it looks so much worse than if they backed off and showed the normal. You'd be like,
Yeah, but also what she's doing is she's popping cystic acne. So it's like under the skin, like it's
and
a
everything
different
I
type
saw
of
of
acne.
that is just get a needle and pop it yourself.
Yeah, you can do that. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. I've done it. It sucks. Yeah.
Oh
dude.
well.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, it's gross.
Self-mutilation, man, it's fun.
It's not. It's the worst. I think about it always. You know what I always think about when I have like I always get cystic acne where it's like under your skin real bad, and like I get those constantly, and I don't. It's horrible to try to like pop them because that's how you get scars.
Okay.
But I always think I'm like, man, if I just had like one of those diabetic needles that they use for to shoot diabetes medication, and just kind of jabbed it and see if I could like fucking suck it out.
Oh, okay.
I always want to do that.
Well, have I got a brilliant idea? They have plenty at local bathrooms. They got this little sticker over them, but you can get them back out.
It says gently used, but you like to thrift.
And you know the good, honest, God-fearing hunters of the world at Bass Pro Shop are clean.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Speaking of gross used needles and thrifting, I saw a very disgusting thing today. Going thrifting. Now, as you know, Nathan, when you go to a Goodwill,
you feel disgusting.
Yeah, you don't shower before you go. That's one thing, because that's how you fight off. That's like you use biological warfare to your advantage.
Yeah.
If you smell, then people stay away from you, and you can have your personal space.
You blend in.
Yeah, if you smell good, for some reason, it's like bugs. They just start swarming you, and they're like, "We're staying around this person."
The reason I say it's blend in is because you're amongst other hippies.
Yeah. Yeah, if you come in there after a freshly being showered, you're like a Glade plug-in. Everybody flies over to you to get a nice break away from the...
They treat you like a scratch and sniff. They make sure to rub against you.
Yeah. You're one of those car fresheners. You're black-eyed. You're like, thank God, something that smells halfway decent before.
Ooh, leather.
Oh, fucking a break from smelling like the dustiness of Grandma's house.
Oh, I just smell like mothballs today, but you came in. Whew. Breath of fresh air.
But you gotta so you use that to your advantage. So everybody, when they go thrifting, right, is at a certain level of disgusting, and it's totally fine. When we were walking in today, I saw a gentleman outside the store smoking a cigarette, as one does, totally normal. But he gets done smoking a cigarette,
and he pulls out a blowtorch, and then he goes to the grass.
Yeah. You think California's got fires? I'll show you fucking fires. No, he gets done, and we're trying to we see him smoking, and we're trying to beat him into the store because we know this guy's about to clearly walk into, and we don't want to smell you don't want the fucking drag of the after smoke smell, right?
Okay.
But he starts beelining it too. But what this guy does before he goes in is he leans over into the parking lot off of the curb, right? Trying to snot rocket into the parking lot after smoking a cigarette. And I see this man proceed to just try to get a fucking good snot rocket there, and he shoots it all over his shoes.
Nice.
And let me paint
now
you a
they're
picture.
weatherproof.
And this is just a skinny dude wearing a makeshift suit that he's put together and a fedora.
Nice. Okay.
And then he proceeds to just clean off his shoes with a paper. He had Kleenexes. Then he that's what blew my mind. Is this guy was snot rocketing?
It blew your mind.
He was snot rocketing, right? Which means you only do that if you don't have tissue paper, right?
Usually.
But he had tissue because then he started cleaning off his shoes.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I'm so lost. And then it's just another level of disgusting because then he goes into Goodwill, and I see him throw away the thing. But at that point, if you use snot rocket, right, you got snot on your thumb or something, right? For sure, because you're touching your nostrils.
Usually the other side.
Yeah, but if you blew them all over your shoes and stuff, you clearly have no directional. He's kind of like Luigi. He's just open and firing and hoping he hits a target.
All he was panhandling for delicious boogers to eat later.
Maybe
and he just threw
trying
away
to get
the
that
unwanted
buffet.
desirables.
Yeah, but he didn't. He goes into Goodwill, doesn't go to the bathroom and wash his hands. He just starts going through the racks of stuff, and I was like, "Oh man, I can't buy anything in here today."
Yeah, that's a discount. You guys didn't clean this.
Yeah, normally they have a pink tag special. That's a green tag special.
I mean, or it could be a red tag special. Who knows? Depends on how.
Depends on how dry his nose is.
It hasn't been much moisture here lately.
Yeah, I don't have a humidifier at home. I think it's been
That's pretty
real
rough.
dry. Yeah, fucking gross, man. Just a snot rocket. Like I'm all I'm all for a snot rocket. I
Now,
like a snot
I
rocket.
was hoping you told me he pulled out a hanky because then he could wipe it away, and then he went and bought another used hanky from the Goodwill.
Oh man, you buying a used hanky? There's no way they accept used hankies.
Oh, I
That's
guarantee you they
gotta
got
get
used.
turned.
If they're buying handkerchiefs, they're used. There's no chance they're buying. Do handkerchiefs even show up sealed?
Yes.
Do they? I thought they just.
Yeah, I
maybe
have one.
What?
Yeah, it's a pocket square. Technically, a pocket square, what you use in a suit, is a hanky. You just fold it a fancy way.
No, I'm more confused that you have one. Why?
Because I got one for a wedding. Like, I was a groomsman, and so they had everybody got a pocket square.
The most disgusting thing I've ever seen old people use, blow their nose and just be like, yep, gonna keep this, and they shove it in their back pocket to possibly use later. I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, the thing hardens up like a cum rag. It's the worst.
Well, Nathan, do you want the CIA to have our DNA? Because for a long time, our grandparents did the responsible thing and made sure to keep the DNA and the samples
When's
of our
When's the last burn pile you've seen? It's a community burn pile for the handkerchiefs. We gotta get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, dude. They didn't go to doctors, and they made sure not to throw away their mucus. Okay, that was the way we did. This is the way, Nathan.
All right, okay. So according to Wade, we go down to the local, the funeral guy, and he builds a little wooden casket, and we go all 1800s with this. We're going to bury it, put lye on it to kill everything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's what we have to do, dude. And then we kill the illness, okay? That's how you burn off influenza. That's how you sage your town from influenza.
Well, that's cute that you say influenza and omit the other 62 types of flu. Nice trick, Big Pharma.
Yes, indeed. Big Pharma used to be big funeral homes.
Yeah, right. They used to cover all the plots until they invented the tobacco, and then they went out of business.
Yeah. See, I'm all for a snot rocket, though. I have no qualms with the snot rocket. I have a qualm with doing it into the parking lot, and also the fact that you had a hanky.
What about the patron saint of snot rockets, Tom Brady, doing it on the sideline every game?
But it's also in grass. That's the problem. You have to go into grass to do a snot rocket. But it was also
turf, so it's fake grass, so it just lives there.
You don't know that it was fake. It was fake turf.
Yeah,
they didn't have
Arizona
fake turf back then. That's fake news.
Arizona doesn't have any real grass anywhere.
Yes, they do. That is real grass.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I bet you $10,000.
I bet you props that if you're right, you're right.
Because I'm right. Because I watched an entire This Is How It's Made about this. That stadium has railroad tracks that brings the whole field out into the sun because the grass needs sun, and then it goes back inside. They have actual grass at the Arizona Cardinals stadium.
Yeah, and Phoenix, if you're wondering why you're going broke, just think our football team needs a hidden conveyor belt to pull the field out. You fucking rubes. Just put
also, God, the grass is just so much water. So much water they're wasting in the Phoenix area.
Meanwhile, all the people that have luxury yards have AstroTurf. They don't have fucking real grass.
A lot of people don't even have AstroTurf. They just have rocks, which... totally on board with.
That's awesome if you like scorpions. That's really cool.
Yeah. I appreciate wildlife, Nathan, unlike some people.
I appreciate killing.
Do they have scorpions in Arizona?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
You fucking shitting me?
I'm sure they do, yeah. I just wanted to say something dumb.
I think Arizona and Nevada are as close as we've ever been to Australia. Just those two states.
Okay. Arizona. Well, what about New Mexico?
No, it scared all the critters away when they just said, you know what's really good for us? Drugs. Lots of drugs. We're making them here.
And listen, we got meth and we got aliens. That's what we do here in New Mexico.
What kind of aliens? We got them all.
Yeah, every time. One's from the south, one's from the north. I mean, way north. Like they're above
us. North Star North.
You got Los Alamos Labs here for a reason, let me tell you.
We got a bunch of people from Waco. Don't know why they came here, but they did.
Got those psychopaths who went to Devil's Point. I don't know.
Said they found something. They're going to live out in the cave.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a scorpion feels like it's an alien.
Scorpions and crabs.
Yeah,
like
crabs.
those are the two things that are like any crustaceans, like fucking weird.
Yeah. Also, octopus. Those seem like aliens.
Octopus are weird because I'm agreeing with you, but they're weird because it's like a moving brain.
Yeah. Yeah. You think those are like the gifted children of aliens? That's why they threw them in the ocean.
Yeah, they're not. They didn't fully develop. They're just like fuck, man.
They're the tadpoles of aliens that live in the sea.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, hey, one day they'll grow up, but right now they can't walk.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what the Kraken was it was like the final stage of of alien development is supposed to be, but it was just killing sailors, and they're like, dude, you're blowing our cover, Gary. You're not supposed to be carrying ships down.
Gary, quit fucking weird things. You keep giving birth to babies with beaks. We can't have this.
What?
I'm just picturing them all for some reason as Attack from Mars or whatever, doing that.
Yeah.
That's how octopus talk.
I just love one of my new favorite theories. I haven't looked into it much, but I just love that people are saying it, that there are aliens in the ocean. Like we went from them being in space to now like no, they're just in the ocean.
Yeah, they're just in the ocean. The thing that we don't know shit about either of them, which is great. But I do love, in order to feed this psychotic theory, is they've done. Oh, well, you saw that video where the ship went down in the ocean. That was clearly AI, but they're all, oh my God!
Wait, you think that video is AI? The one from the pilots?
No, not that one. There's one on a boat, and they show a boat, and they show planes chasing it, and all of a sudden it just ducks underwater.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I thought you were talking about the military,
the tic-tac?
like
No.
the Tic Tac. Okay, I was like, that was AI. Damn, the government's really trying to get us not to pay attention to shit.
That one, I don't know what the fuck is.
No. Well, it's government shit. I think half of it's all just military stuff for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
either.
hard to say. Just like New York and New Jersey's government shit, but they're not going to admit it.
Yeah. They sure aren't. Yeah, I love the underwater aliens bit. I think it's fun.
It is, because in my heart of heart, if there's underwater aliens, that means George Lucas could be right and the Gungans could be real.
Dude, that's Star Wars did it.
Misa got us found out. Sorry.
Dude, he's like, you have been shitting on us for a long time. That was the soft rollout to see if we would accept Gungan culture.
We have humans down there and like, we so rescued Titanic victims. We don't know what to
do. Dude, that would be so fucking great. Is in like 50 years from now, we realize like that was just the soft rollout for us to see if we'd accept like underwater aliens if they were to surface. And everybody was shitting like Jar Jar Binks suck. Like, and they're like, well, fuck them all.
It's too soon. We can't put them out yet. We can't put them out.
Yeah, so guys. We did a little survey, did a public relations kind of look. Turns out, nobody wants to deal with you.
Yeah, exactly.
You have done, what did they used to do? Well, like, what is that? The product testing. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that's what they tried to do with that. There was a mass campaign to see if we'd like the Gungans or not.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
No, it did not. It turns out we don't want it.
It turns out all we needed was 3 shittier Star Wars to realize that the first 3, the prequels, weren't actually bad at all now.
No, the prequels rule.
Now rewatching it, I'm like, you know what? Jar Jar's so much better than the bullshit they just tried to force down our throat.
Yeah. No, I always liked the first 3, but I guess it's also because I was like the target demographic. Like when it came out, like I was the perfect age where like Star Wars is always meant for kids, right? And like it was perfect.
No, it has deep lore and it attracts all people.
It's deep lore and it also deals with some sensitive political topics.
It had geopolitical topics that were unheard of and that we only had in place in our local Dungeons and Dragons with our level 10 paladin.
Zoyan.
Let's see. First, you get over in the quasi side in here, and oh, it's a Gungan.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, well, at least we know the Gungans are out there now. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad we know
it would be great if that were true.
Dude, I would love that so much. I hope he becomes the assistant to
Chancellor.
the Chancellor.
Oh, sweet.
Mr. think Biden do a great job. Mr. think Trump is going to do bad things.
I'm trying to think. What's the girl that's been there forever? That makes all the money off stock exchanges.
Oh, Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah. Mr. Decker Nancy Pelosi for years, but Mr. make some new changes.
Mr. think the Empire sent the man with hammer to Nancy Pelosi's husband's house.
I love how yours is slowly transitioning over slightly towards the SS side.
Yeah. Don't die. That's my favorite Star Wars lore that it didn't become true, but that Jar Jar Binks is actually the real Sith Lord.
I mean, it checks out based upon the story. Like, if you look back, you're like, yeah, he fucks up a lot of shit.
Yeah, he does. He sure does. So. Oh, yeah. But yeah, good times, dude. Yeah, we're just rolling and having the best time.
Before, when I was mentioning about New York and New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
So now there's they're blaming it all on a Yakuza boss that was trying to sell nuclear material in New York.
Damn. He's moving that kind of weight in New York City?
Takashi Ibisawa. Mm-hmm. He was they show him posing with rocket launchers. The dude looks like a cool guy from Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, if I'm going to be honest, when I first saw this picture, I was like, "Oh, isn't that one of like the game developers in Japan?" Because I've seen so many game developers do stuff like this, where it's just like and I'm like, this is why they make cool games, because they're doing fun shit like this.
It's like, what are you doing? We're just bringing some yellow cake. They said to bring it. It's a cake party.
Listen, this guy was just doing deep research for the next installment of Metal Gear Solid, okay? I don't understand what the problem is.
If you go by, just stereotypes, this dude is a Yakuza leader.
Okay.
I always thought they were in three-piece suits. Maybe he's got one on under this leather jacket. I don't know, but I'm just like, I thought they were always rocking just like Armani suits.
Well, I think that's a little bit of movie magic for you, Nathan. Also, like, he's based in New York. You got to blend in. You can't, I know people are in three-piece suits in New York all the time, but I feel like, if you're dealing nuclear materials, you got to lay under the radar a little bit. Unlike your materials, those are going to spike any radar that they go by.
Yeah. Well, this is the crazy thing, because I always thought the Yakuza was just Japan-based. I didn't know they were everywhere. This dude spanned from Japan, Thailand, Burma, Sri Lanka, and the U.S. to move drugs and weapons.
Damn, dude. He must have like some cool stories. He's got some great travel stories. Also, underneath that picture, did you notice it says posing with a rocket launcher during a meeting with two undercover agents from the Denmark police? The photo allegedly sent showing the plutonium with the the corner.
The Denmark police don't care because they descended from Vikings, so they're like, are we going to take over England?
Yeah, dude, how funny is it that I just like that the Denmark police were like, can we take a picture with you? Can you show us how it works? Is this as sturdy as the IKEA furniture we make? Do you think you look cool when you hold the launcher? Can we test the theory?
You look very cool.
me a key.
You look so cute. You should use it on your ex profile.
This should be in your brochure.
He's got a fucking brochure. He's just like, hey, here's my travel plan where I'm going to be located, opening up hot shops.
That's fucking great.
He's sending out those shitty flyers like all the cannabis distribution centers send out.
Do you want to get the best rocket launchers in the state of Iowa?
Are you looking to finish a nuclear warhead but need some yellow cake?
Oh yeah, dude. Just hitting you with the with advertisements on Pornhub. Do you want to buy some of the best yellow cake in the state of Iowa?
Oh man.
And if you've been on Pornhub, you know what I'm talking about.
Because you won't last 30 seconds trying to fire these rockets.
Try not to launch this rocket. You won't last 40 seconds. Yeah, dude. So he got sentenced. So you said he was in all these different fucking places trying to move drugs and weapons across Southeast Asia. Dude, what a life. Like, that's gotta be just so crazy to be in internet, especially in 2025. That just seems impossible. Like, I get doing it in like the 80s and 90s for some reason. Like, dude, I could see being a drug and like
this guy was living
dealer.
an 80s movie. He was trying to get holy shit. He was trying to get SA missiles, dude, surface to air.
Yeah.
From our war in Afghanistan. He was trying to get the leftover ones. It's like, dude, holy shit, dude.
Dude, do you know how the balls you have to walk in Taliban occupied
and treat it like it's fucking Costco?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here to buy some rockets wholesale, please.
Of course I'm buying bulk.
Look, I have my war crime Costco membership. I have war crime member status.
That means I can buy early and often.
Oh, dude, walking into Afghanistan and treating it like it's an estate sale is so fucking crazy.
It'd be funnier if they just gave him like a like one of those carts they have at Costco and Sam's Club. It's not a cart, it's like just a fucking pallet.
Yeah.
Load up.
Where's your bakery? I gotta get some yellow cake.
Is there a weight limit?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so funny. Dude, trading Afghanistan like a Costco fucking rips, dude. That is so crazy. And also, like, it makes so much sense that, like, the Japanese mafia is buying war materials that the U.S. left in Afghanistan because they have no money in Afghanistan, so this is their commodity. This is all they got, besides heroin, but the U.S. probably took most of that.
Yeah, they left them opium. That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
what else are you supposed to do as a country except become a drug dealer when all you left at their resources is drugs?
Yeah. It's great that somebody asked him for proof, and he sent them yellow cake above a Geiger counter. It's just to prove. That's what he did to prove. He's like, see, radiation.
You see? Yeah, it's got radiation right here, dude. I am literally getting cancer as we do this deal. Deal or no deal? Do you want this?
Yeah. There's a low-grade chance you get superpowers.
Right. What? See, that's like, and I don't know anything about nuclear material other than, like, don't be around it. That's all I know. But where the fuck is there just loose nuclear material laying around like that?
Yeah, it's just got little pebbles and stuff like that. I mean, you can mine for it and all that shit.
Were they just keeping nuclear weapons somewhere in Afghanistan during the time the U.S. was there?
I have no idea, man.
Because I thought there weren't, well, I know there weren't any weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, but did we move some in to be like, there's none here? We better fucking, let's just have a couple on our.
That's the reason we can't see Chernobyl anymore, is because there's actually a hole. They've just been digging it all up.
He's been harvesting it over there.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so funny that he sent a picture of the rocky substance. That's so fucking. Honestly, though, that also could be fake. He could have been trying to scam. Like, he's like, no, he just like, you can fake a gig accounter, right?
Oh,
You can fake anything these days.
Oh yeah,
He went to AI and he was like, I need yellow cake with a and just had AI develop.
Well, that is a great point because behind it is a little nuclear symbol. Which who the fuck is just holding that around?
Yeah. I just happen to have. That's a scale. That's like a drug dealer who has like a weight for what he's gonna. Oh, you need a dime bag of nuclear cake? Here you go. Let me weigh that out for you.
How much you say you need a fifth? Got you, fam.
She my trap queen. I'm never letting this yellow cake go. I'm going home, oh, baby.
Why you keep getting new girls? I only have one hazmat suit.
She my nuclear queen.
Guys, you don't even need the lights on. They just glow.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy. Wait, the picture was claimed were lab reports to be fake general. To the fake general. Okay, it was a fake general.
He
that they were
offered that fake general plutonium that would be even better and more powerful than uranium for his purpose.
Oh, dude, I hope he said that like a movie villain. I will give you yellow cake more powerful than you could ever possibly imagine. You will feel the power. Have you ever heard of Hiroshima? Twice as powerful.
I mean, it was nuts. So
you will start a nuclear holocaust. Do it.
Yeah, he had more than 100 kilograms of uranium in its yellow cake form.
He pled guilty to all 6 counts against him. Conspiracy to traffic nuclear material. That's a felony? Oh, come on.
Conspiracy? Oh, so even if you joke around?
Oh, dude, we are going to prison. Conspiracy to well, see, that's where the problem is, Nathan. The conspiracy theory and conspiracy are two different things. Conspiracy is just the act of
I get what you're saying. Okay, let me explain what you're saying because I'm on the same wavelength.
Okay,
as long as you're not in Europe, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're not German.
In Europe, if you make a Facebook post about this joking, you're going to jail.
Yeah. Nuclear material, actually trafficking nuclear material. So, see, there's the conspiracy, which is we got a plan. This is before when the A-team, there's the A-team coming up with the plan, and then there's the actually trafficking nuclear material where he's like, I love it when a plan comes together.
Where they have to drug one of their members to get on a plane.
Yeah, exactly. This is Then there's money laundering and 3 charges related to drugs and firearms. Dude, it's so funny. I love when like the rap sheet of when you plead guilty comes out because they put the heinous stuff up top and then they like this like the little add-ons. It's like when it's like also if you want bacon, it gets an extra $2.50. That's what that shit always sounds like to me.
To the add-on meal.
Yeah. Avocado cost extra.
Yeah. We can't fuel your brain for free.
What is this? They said our investigation into T, that's what I'm calling him because I'm going to butcher his name and I won't try, and his associates expose a shocking depth into the international organized crime from trafficking nuclear material to fueling the narcotic trade and arming violent insurgents, says the DEA administrator Annie Milligram. Her name's Milligram, and she's the DEA.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
fucking way.
It's a beautiful thing when obviously one of your undercover agents kept their name.
Dude, Anna Milligram is her fucking name, and she's the DEA agent. Dude, you can't. We live in a cartoon world.
Her middle name's Ada.
Dude, dude, her fucking her cousin's name Microdose. She's married to Chad Microdose. They kept their surnames.
And in another Milligram.
Dude,
And her mom, Anita Milligram, went to
we are living in a South Park movie or something.
We
That is
really are.
fucking crazy that is the DEA agent who was a part of this.
I mean, come on.
DEA remains in a position to relentlessly pursue anyone who threatens our national security. It's crazy that the DEA is involved with this, though. Like, as far as nuclear like substances, I get the like drug part, but like I
Yeah.
didn't where they operate. Protecting Americans from such evil will always remain in the DEA's top priority.
I also kind of hate this because they're just the DEA saying we're gonna keep being the world police because they specifically called out, regardless of where they operate. I'm sorry, you don't have any jurisdiction. Get the fuck out of that country.
You sure is fucking don't. Listen, we're gonna fly our dare line out there, and we're gonna get people to say no to drugs.
It worked so well in the 90s.
Yeah. Listen, we're doing Pizza Hut book programs, and we're doing dare. That's what we fucking do here.
Read 3 books, you get a personal pan pizza.
And I swear to God, if you smoke weed before you eat that personal pan pizza, I will throw you behind bars like the scum you are.
Sir, Pizza Hut went out of business years ago. Fuck you.
Well, fine. Here's a Blockbuster coupon.
Yeah.
I hate to be the bearer, but oh, son of a bitch.
Hollywood Video it is.
that one's actually still around, kind of.
It's
They're
oddly
just
enough.
sparse. What about Family Video?
Here's free codes for the Red Box.
Oh, dude, that is so crazy. Wait. In persecution to someone trafficking nuclear materials is incredibly rare. The business is tightly controlled. Only 9 countries in the world have access to nuclear weapons.
Lies.
Really? Name them all, if you know.
Every country. I guarantee you there's people under the table buying shit. That's what I'm saying about lies. Yeah, legally, sure, but illegally.
Lies, yeah. Yeah, I get it. Okay, only 9 countries have access to nuclear weapons, and nuclear power industries is heavily regulated. The International Atomic Energy Agency, that's an agency. I'm going to read all about them now. Let's plug that into Google.
That's where Homer Simpson works.
Yeah, no shit. Smithers. Homer's dealing stuff to Iran again. Don't. Simpson, have you been selling stuff to the Iranian sheiks again? Yeah, they say guys gave me a donut. They said they wanted nuclear cake, and I was like, oh, nuclear cake.
Barney did it for 3 beers.
Yeah. I flew to Iran once. There was no alcohol there, though. And now I praise Allah. I'm clean and sober, Homer. Check out my 9 wives. I didn't know I could do Barney so well.
Welcome to Dubai, you fucks. But no, what else were they saying?
Sorry, no, the International Atomic Agency has recorded only 4,243 incidents of illegal activity involving nuclear material since 1993. That's actually pretty low. That's actually, I want to know about every one of those cases. Is that open to the public? I want to read about every single time somebody got an illegal nuclear material. That's got to be so interesting how they got it.
It is. It's very interesting that it's that low. That makes me think everybody's got it.
Yeah, everybody's got it. Oh, dude. Go ahead. I'm actually looking up the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, right now. So if you have more stuff from that,
IAEA, huh?
Yeah, the IAEA,
International. What is it though?
The International Atomic Energy Agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gross.
IAEA. Challenge everything. It's in the game. IAEA. It's in the game.
IAEA DLC content includes North Korea.
Yeah. Oh man, I have to look. Is there about us? Let's see here.
Let's see here.
Yeah. But yeah, what else did you say was going on in here?
Oh, I just thought it was interesting because then it brings up the new nuclear arms race between Russia, China, and the U.S.
Oh yeah, at the very end here it says
Yeah.
when Nathan's referred to it, says in 2023 it's reported 168 incidences in
In
31
31
states.
states.
Holy shit. Said that it was in line with historic averages, but the nuclear power industry is growing. Russia, China, and the U.S. are in a new nuclear arms race. Nuclear weapons power and big again, and more nuclear means more points of failure and more capacity. Oh my god. Yeah, there's more nuclear stuff going around the tables nowadays.
So, while you're looking up that, I find it all funny because the reason
Mhm.
I did this and right when we start in this is the callback to New Jersey and New York.
Yeah.
They had all those drones out, and the
Yeah.
government would not be like, "Yeah, it's fucking us." Even though every time somebody'd shoot at it, there'd be just a gang of people. Hey, don't do that.
Hey. That's expensive as fuck.
You're dropping a fucking car on somebody. What are you doing?
You're shooting Doc Brown and Marty McFly. They need to go back in time. If he doesn't sleep with his mom, all of a sudden we don't have President
Thank God
Bush.
they got smart like Rick and Morty and duplicated themselves all over the place. You'll never know which one's the real one. But no, I just thought it was funny because all the conspiracy theorists, I mean, out of their fucking mind with everything that they're like, oh, this is, I mean, you name it, from aliens to fucking everything. And then somebody actually did go, I bet that's looking for like nuclear shit. And then that one, of course, scared all the people like, oh shit. And then this comes out and you're like, well, fuck.
Right. Well, this guy got caught. This is just the sentencing is what this story was, because he got caught back in like 2020, 2019, something like that. Like it was like, so he just now pled guilty to all this stuff.
Okay. So
But it also
then.
like proves, like you said, that there are nuclear materials around the New York City area. That's the scary part. There's just like, oh, this guy's just in New York City with nuclear material at some point.
You really want to get terrified of it. The USA has misplaced several nuclear warheads, whoopsie doodles, and they just unaccounted for somewhere.
Yeah, they say that. I feel like they say that to like get the Yakuza going. We got to go find that. It's like El Dorado. They're trying to find the lost city of gold.
Hey guys, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say we lost one of the massive weapons of destruction that we blame everybody else for having, and what they're going to do is they're going to find us treasure chest, and we're gonna say they were ours.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna Nicolas Cage this. I'm gonna steal the nuclear war codes.
Yeah. I'm just waiting. They're gonna find like some fucking galleon from the 1890s or something loaded full of gold, and they're like, yeah, it was ours.
Yeah, we don't want that. We want the nuclear warheads. I swear to God, that's just it's high level entrapment is what they're trying to do. They're like we lost some warheads, and they're just like staking out, like waiting for somebody to come find, or they thought misplaced it.
Joke's on them. It's right here.
It's right here. So did you want to know about the history of the IAEA?
I mean, I feel like you're just telling me how to remember the vowels.
Yeah. You're not wrong. The IAEA was created in 1957 in response to deep fears of exponential generation of the discovery and diverse use of nuclear technology. The agency genius was
diverse
the
use
U.S.
of a nuke,
President
really?
Eisenhower.
Really?
Dude, that's the shit that pisses me off. Eisenhower he was the one who dropped the bombs on Pearl Harbor, if I remember right. Or not Pearl Harbor.
He didn't drop it on fucking Pearl Harbor, dude. Oh shit! Are you saying it was another inside job?
No, but he did. He was the one who dropped the bombs on Japan. Yeah, right? Am I right?
Yes.
So then after he did that, he was like, I'm going to create an agency so other people can't do that shit.
Was it Okinawa? I know it's Hiroshima. There's two.
Yeah, I think Okinawa is the other one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so President Eisenhower came up with the atoms of peace, or for peace. Atoms for peace.
I'm sorry. Okay, hey, because we also like to include everybody. What about Eve for peace?
Yeah. Yeah, this is so not inclusive, Mr. Eisenhower. Addressed at the General Assembly of the United Nations in 1953. The U.S. ratification of the statute by President Eisenhower came into effect in 1957, marks the official birth of the IAEA. In a press conference following the signing of the ceremony, in the Rose Garden of the White House, Eisenhower invoked his address at the UN General Assembly in December of 19, which had the position established. Okay, well, that's who started it. Apparently, it was all about. There's just so actually
It's
there's
really
a lot here, and I
dumb.
don't want to read it all. That's crazy though.
It is
That like
crazy.
after they, dude. The U.S. just took a victory lap so hard after World War II and was like, we get to do whatever we want, and nobody else can do what we did to get here.
Yeah. What happens if they made an Eve bomb?
An Eve bomb?
Like, the more I think about it, it's got to be bigger, right? They're full of way more gas.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely it's not really a mushroom cloud, it's more of a roast beef cloud.
Oh. Okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You
It's
son
always
of
a genital
bitch.
measuring contest. You son of a bitch. You know where else you can find gold jokes like that, Nathan?
Puntygame.com. Go check that out. Monday through Friday, the entire network there is free at your fingertips. So you can get this show, Not Worth the Time, all of it right there. Whole back catalog. Also, head on over to youtube.com. In that search bar, type out Comic Wade Taylor. No spaces. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor. You get that man's show, his clips, our show, the clips, and more importantly, that man's stand-up clips. So like, subscribe, hit that bell. But
don't hit the bell.
Back on puntinggame.com. Get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Punting Game shop where you can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. So hop over there. Get yourself something nice. We got some new designs we put out last year. They're really cool. They're fun. Get yourself something nice to represent. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
Well, gentlemen, we have created the Eve bomb, the ultimate gaslighting bomb there is known to man. We're out. Peace.
Hi, I'm President Eisenhower, and nobody can do what I ever did because I'm the only one who gets to do it.
Who is it?